late night pod here. Tiki Chronicles.
No, Brad, go back to the car.
Yeah, he's...
Back to the car, Brad.
He's our producer right here.
No one invited you. How much time? We have to talk about... I mean, there's a lot of breaking news.
A lot of stuff, man. That's right.
We need a different producer.
Yeah.
Rob!
Who?
Squared!
So, right now we're going to talk about a little emergency injury news, and we're going to get into some divisions. But there's been some stuff.
Yeah, I mean the training camps are starting right now.
It's already happening, man.
There's a few key guys missing, I would say.
Cam Akers for one, which has happened. This is a little outdated. It happened about a week ago.
Yeah.
We're bringing it to you now. He's out for the year. He's dead for
Might be
fantasy.
out for his career.
Probably, man. He was kind of fat anyway.
Name a guy that comes back from Achilles.
Well, Kobe Bryant, but that's Kobe fucking Bryant. So not many. Different sport.
Yeah, the man shot a free throw, 2 free throws, and made them with a torn Achilles.
Nobody really does. And then also Carson Wentz, which we don't know the details yet, but it's not looking good.
That's the thing with his foot. They say it. So right now the news is out for the preseason, no surgery required. Potential surgery that would make him miss the beginning of the season. Does that where with Akers obviously it's definitive.
He gone.
Yeah, not going to draft him.
Let's talk about Carson first.
That's what I'm saying. So with Wentz, because it's more fluid, it's a little more liquid.
Yes. They have Jacob Eason, big arm. I don't know much about him. I kind of compare him to I'm not going to say Blake Bortles, but, one of them tall, big arm quarterbacks. Who was the guy that played with Peyton Manning that year?
Osweiler.
Yeah, Brock Osweiler. Okay.
He's that big?
Not 6'7", but I didn't. Osweiler had a big arm.
Here's a funny nugget. If you want to go back and watch something about Eason, go back and watch me opening the packs of cards. And you remember that sad cat noise?
Oh yeah.
That was on Jacob Eason because I knew a rookie was coming, and it happened to be Jacob Eason.
That's not a good sign. There's a sad cat noise going on.
Now it might be a happy cat noise. Go back and rewatch.
No, yeah, you
gotta go back. It might be changed.
So he might come back. My concern is Carson Wentz less than 100%. I don't like it.
Yeah, the foot injury, especially for a big man. He's 6'4".
He's kind of athletic.
6'4".
He can move. And he makes his money on athleticism.
He's a white Dak Prescott. So if you want to comp, he's Dak Prescott, but he's
without the weapons. So my concern more is how does it affect the offense?
Sure.
And generally in fantasy right now, it's Jonathan Taylor, and it's everyone else in terms of wide receivers, tight ends. There's not much.
You're saying specifically for the Colts?
Yes,
okay.
For the Colts. Who does it affect? Jonathan Taylor, I guess Naeem Hines as the running backs, and then the wide receivers are just a cluster. I love Paris Campbell. You love T.Y. Hilton. Mm-hmm. Actually, the public loves Michael Pittman.
Junior.
Okay, we're not on Michael Pittman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not drafting him. Are you drafting him this year?
The only guy I see value in drafting is T.Y. Hilton.
The only guy I see value in drafting is Paris Campbell. So you want a 32-year-old that is cooked. I want a 24-year-old that was a first-round pick. And, that's where we differ. Michael Pittman's like the younger... Michael Pittman is more of like an Alshon Jeffrey type. A big body.
He's like a mini Calvin... He's a poor man's Calvin Johnson. He's a big body guy. Well,
yeah.
Calvin Johnson is...
Come on.
No, my point is
You're throwing around.
No. Think of what Calvin Johnson's known for, being physical, physically dominating receiver.
Yeah. He was also 4.3 speed.
That's what Michael Pittman is. He's physically dominating, but a poor man.
Yeah, very poor man. Dude, he's collecting welfare.
His skill talent is based on his physical attributes.
Okay, I'll give you that one. But I don't like you throwing around that name. So.
Poor man.
Can't move this chair.
No one wants to be poor. Ever.
You
don't want to be a poor man of anything.
He's a broke man.
You want to be a poor man? Poor man? No. Just be a poor
how,
man.
how does it affect T.Y. Hilton in your view? And I'll tell you how it affects Paris Campbell in my view. And
all right, well, so...
Does it affect him?
Let me.
With Jacob Eason.
So I'm basing off the fact that right now they're saying Wentz he's not requiring surgery. He's going to miss the preseason, but he's going to be ready for the regular season. As of right now, July 31st or August 1st, whatever we're at right now.
It's not quite midnight, so
we're right at the board. July 31st. Yeah. As of right now, Wentz is expected to start the regular season. So to me, nothing changes because he's a pro. He's not going to need already he's a. I mean, to me, he's a football player. He's a.
You don't think he needs to develop chemistry with his wide receivers? Because that matters. And T.Y. Hilton is a guy that matters with.
No,
why
I think it matters least with
really?
T.Y. Hilton.
Paris Campbell is more of a gadget player, bro. He's going to get some carries. He's going to get some slot receptions. Like, T.Y. Hilton's a deep guy. You need some fucking, that post route. You need some timing, man.
T.Y. is almost a fucking 10-year vet. So
can we both agree it hurts Michael Pittman the most?
I think it hurts the young guys, whether it's Pittman or Campbell.
Don't speak ill of Campbell.
No, my point is that...
Does it hurt Jack Doyle?
If you were drafting...
I'm kidding. I bring up Jack Doyle because
if you're drafting Doyle, like, I'm speechless. I don't know.
Well, anyone that knows me, we have the whole Andrew Luck, Jack Doyle joke of, they're butt buddies, and Andrew Luck loves Jack Doyle.
Absolutely. I'm always looking for Jack Doyle.
And we're going to put in this clip real quick of Jack Doyle,
absolutely.
right here. It's Andrew Luck talking about Jack Doyle. Absolutely.
Absolutely. I'm always looking for
I'm surprised Jack Doyle isn't retired right now with him because they'd be banging on a beach somewhere. But apparently they're trying to save up enough money to where they can only bang on beaches the rest of their life. You'll hear the interview, and he loves them. Now we're going to go on to Cam Akers.
I'm always looking for Jack
This
Doyle.
one is very, very much cut and dry. Out for the year. Gone.
Well, we started with Cam Akers. He's done, so.
So
now
Darrell Henderson's the obvious incumbent to take that job. But and I love Darrell Henderson. I've been drafting him everywhere. That was in the 12th round.
Yeah.
I liked him as an ancillary piece, a 40% snap guy. Maybe even a 50-50 because I didn't really trust in Cam Akers. We made this clear.
Yeah.
I did draft Cam Akers in one place, which I'm not happy about. But, I could have taken him in 4 where he was going, and I didn't. So I feel happy about that.
Yeah.
The biggest issue is they drafted Darrell Henderson in the 2nd round 2 years ago. And he didn't do much as a rookie. But, it didn't really matter because they didn't give him a chance. He got hurt. They then draft Cam Akers in the early 2nd, which shows me they don't trust Darrell Henderson. Because why would they draft him in the 2nd and then draft Cam in the 2nd the next year? You get what I'm saying? Just don't waste the draft capital on 2 running backs.
Remind me that I have a point to make about that. But focusing on Henderson real quick, so today was the everybody's back or everyone whatever the NFL Network was doing for all the preseason camps, and it was 13 hours. They went to every single camp. They started on the East Coast, obviously. This practice started earlier there. Went to the West Coast, and so before I came over here, actually there was McVay was talking about the Rams. Obviously, he was doing an in-person interview with the guys that were doing the NFL Network bullshit, and obviously they asked about Akers, obviously a point of interest, and he with Henderson. I have to show. I haven't even brought this up. I haven't shown you the clip either. He mentioned that Henderson. He has all the confidence in the world with Henderson, and that anyone that they add or anyone that's going to be part of the run game is going to be behind Henderson. He said Henderson is our guy, and that anyone else can add to that is obviously
an ancillary piece.
Yeah,
that's also coach speak, because if they bring in James Robinson, that's a fucking battle. I know James Robinson was undrafted, but proven.
Mm-hmm. Well, you mentioned this.
If they bring in Melvin Gordon, you can't tell me Darrell Henderson is going to be over Melvin Gordon. It's a 50-50 at that point, and maybe Melvin Gordon 55, maybe 60. Come on, man.
Well, no, because what are your expectations? If let's say Melvin Gordon stays in Denver, what are your expectations for him?
50-50.
He's the backup.
No, 50-50. Eventually he becomes the backup because they're not going to be winning, right? With the Rams, they're going to go with the best player available. And the other name that I brought up that you poo-pooed, which I also kind of agree is poo-pooed, and I heard this on the Flock Network. You fucking young Republican, you son of a bitch. You're brainwashing me. He said Kareem Hunt. Just because the chance they can get value.
No chance.
Right, because they want to win a Super Bowl and they need that insurance.
You're not ever going to find that type of value. Bro. You sign Kareem Hunt for, what is it, $7-8 million a year?
Yeah, that's value. He's good.
Yeah. He was the best running back in the league 2 years ago.
I wouldn't say best.
He led the league in rushing.
Wow.
On Kansas City's offense when they won the Super Bowl.
It might have been 3 years ago. Just kidding.
Doesn't
man.
matter.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt's solid, but if you
as
get
a rookie,
as
a rookie, he led the league in rushing.
If you can get a second round pick for him, though, like you're not really sacrificing
No,
your chance of winning too much.
What's
You have Nick Chubb, dude?
Yeah, what's your identity when you think of Cleveland? What's
Two
your
amazing backs, a great O line, a solid ass game manager quarterback that can throw the ball deep. I mean,
and he can win you games every once in a while.
I agree, and he's
So-
a nice
so
insurance policy.
why-
I know. Well, hey, dude,
Why ruin the one benefit?
the
you
young
have?
Republican told me this, so I'm going to listen to him. He's got 27,000 subscribers. We have 17. So
That makes you
I'm
right.
kidding. No, I'm just. I heard it and it made a little sense. Melvin Gordon and
You gotta
James
start taking-
Robinson make way more sense, right?
We need
Would
to
you
start.
agree?
Yeah, we need to start talking to Joe Rogan about some investing advice because apparently, as long
Do you
as
know
have
Joe
subscribers-
Rogan has really long nipples, by the way?
Really not like to hear that.
Dude, oh my god. Like, I've been playing Xbox with these Canadian dudes, and for some reason Joe Rogan's nipples came up.
Yeah,
Dude, they are long. They're witch hats. They are fucking sticking out, man.
probably because he's taking all that testosterone.
I said the same thing.
and he has to balance
Yeah.
out with estrogen.
I said the same thing. That doesn't mean his fucking nipples will grow.
It does estrogen. That's
It makes your nipples grow?
No,
think of like breastfeeding. Yeah,
Huh.
no,
They're long.
I
Can we put a picture of this?
no.
Yeah, we do this.
I don't know if I want
I do.
Brad.
We love you.
Brad.
Yeah, Brad.
Brad, come on, Brad.
No.
I'm sorry.
He'll put the pictures up.
We'll talk to Brad about the pictures.
Yeah, we'll get it on it.
Really not like to hear that.
That was the emergency pod for just some injuries. And
Quick
tune
update.
back for some more.
Is that it?
We'll get into NFC West later.